Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. You need a good carriage.
Yeah, let's hire a carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Solitude.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Right, okay then.
You'd best hurry it up.
Sky.
That spell looks like it'll hurt. Keep your distance.
Hey there. It's good to see you again. Stop by again sometime. I'll sing for you.
Get away from me!
Yeah, we'll look like her. Right. Put one for now.
No sign of him.
Sign of whatever. Some activity somewhere, but seems to be over now.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
Oh. Can't search that spell for some reason.
Yes?
Yes.
Good to see you.
I found Ron's drum.
At last. I have searched for this drum for 20 years.
The college treasury is a bit thin right now, but I can show you some tricks I learned from my days with the army.
Nice.
Travel safe.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
I found your flute.
That's it! Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. I don't have any money to give you, but I can show you a few tricks I learned playing for the Winterhold Wizards. Be careful out there.
Yeah. Evening, General.
Taking the Pale gives us another port in Dawnstar and puts us within striking distance of Windhelm. That should make Ulfric a bit more cautious, huh?
Yeah.
Battles are won by trained and disciplined men. Wars are won by talented and exceptional individuals. I'm raising you to Prefect. Take this blade as a gift and symbol of your new rank. You've earned it.
So what's my new orders?
Make your way to our camp in the Rift. We have a few surprises for the Stormcloaks lined up.
Okay.
For the Empire.
Finished. Rift. Be that clock on, actually. What did they give me?
What is it?
Tidings.
Make it quick.
Hey.
And Skyrim don't care for Dunmer.
Excuse me, just a sneeze. Yeah, I can't go up here, can I?
Hold down!
Nope.
watch our steps inside.
Yeah, we're going to find something in here. Some dangerous scourge. Whatever it is.
Let me ask you something, sweet. What makes a mortal give a promise that he can't keep? Is he a dreamer, a liar, or a fool?
A dreamer, people don't understand the limitations.
Then the dreamer is indeed a liar, sweet. Because he lies to himself. A lying tongue is like a snake. A thin rope of scales that slithers down his chin and coils around his neck. And it's only a matter of time before it grows large enough to snap it. Or you see, I am that snake. I'm the one who makes sure that the next promise is kept.
Well, lies can be useful too when used properly.
And what lies have you told today, Scrape? You tell those Raynes you bet how beautiful they are. You tell the butcher that the meat that you stole was a fresh kill. Or did you tell the god that the blood on your boots was from the same? You show me a liar, and I'll show you a lawbreaker. And every law broken is a promise someone failed to keep. They call me Raynes. I keep the law, and I kill anyone who defies it.
So what does this game have to do with keeping the law?
A group of guards decided to forfeit their lives by breaking their oaths to serve and turning to banditry. The Fetchers probably figured this cave would make for a good hideout. Especially after they found the secret entrance. Palma are vicious though. Worse than criminal scum. Those Oathbreakers didn't stand a chance. All they left were bones.
Well, I routinely run out to find bandits fall on the light. You could follow me.
Yeah, like running into old friends, I bet. Lawbreakers always hang out in groups. Too cowardly to go at it alone. Still, it seems we've got some things in common, sweet. You wouldn't be here otherwise. Alright, you might be worth following. But if you want to kill Falma, first we need to find a way in.
What?
Did I ever tell you how breathtaking I look when I'm choking a bandit? Find one, and I'll show you.
Somebody help!
Read old tone. A mighty lord deserves a mighty offering, but he who fell on this point has to be remembered humbly. He who served at his hand, however, do not want his brilliance to be forgotten. Thus to honour him, one needs only to look to the simple glowing fungus in his keyholes. For no matter how mighty or humble one may be in life, we all return to the same ground in which this mushroom blooms.
Someone do something!
Alright, okay, I'll get it. Arrows are what here? Right.
Speak.
Right, well, sound like those ex-guards have ignored what they can handle in here. bloody pushing me out of the way. That's like the blue stuff in language. What the hell? Raynes, out of the way! Honestly, right.
Thank you. I thought that beast would be the end of me.
No, Lawbreaker. I am the end of you.
Help me! Do something!
Die. Pathetic. I was going to let him live, but thought better of it. He was too frail. He would have made for a poor witness. Now, where should we hunt next? There are more lawbreakers where this one came from.
Well, that's a shame. I wanted to go on to kill him.
There will be plenty of others, Fetcher. Don't you worry. This province is crawling with lawbreakers. You'll get your turn.
You said that the guard was too frail to let him live. What do you mean by that?
Simple. You need a witness. Someone to spread the word about the bad done with the sharp daggers. First you lop off the Fetcher's little finger. Make them think you're letting them off easy. Then you do the thumb. They'll never hold the blade again. Or count their lizards before they hatch. If they're male, I like to castrate them too. You don't want these bandits bleeding like a pack of marsh rats.
What if they're female?
I'll burn off their ears. I'll scoop out their eyes. But the one thing I'll never take is their tongues.
Right. So that's what I've been doing wrong. I've just been killing them.
You can't become a keeper overnight, Scream. It takes time. I used to think like you. Thought death was the remedy. Bandits don't fear death. You have to give them something scarier.
Well, I've started doing a male or two, but for entirely different reasons.
So have I, Scream. Just be careful if you ever bet a cat. It's just as dangerous with that barbed staff they got down there. Painful at first, if you aren't used to it. Or so I hear. I don't take, I give.
Well, you must have some more restoration if you can keep them alive.
I don't use magic, if that's what you're saying. I use scrolls. Not for myself, of course. I never get hurt. Can't say the same for them.
So back to my other questions.
Fine.
What happened to your eye?
Birth. One of my ancestors was a Ferliker, and his poisonous blood turned my right eye green. A vial of liquid nightshade. Poured it down my right eye, burned the poison out.
Alright. You burned off your own eye? What, to spite your face?
Losing the cat's eye was an improvement. You ought to cut off your own foot, seeing as how it's halfway down your mouth. I'm amazed you can even walk.
So what do we know about you?
This isn't the time for questions with long answers, sweet. Save it for the inn.
So why are you so obsessed with keeping the law?
Why are criminals so intent on breaking it? Why is the law upheld within the city walls but outside anarchy reigns? I keep the law in the caves and on the roads. I'm a response to a problem. A cure. I hold the promise to the people that the Jarls refuse to keep. The bandits, the guards, the warlocks, and the Palma. They made me.
Why not join the Legion, or is the law you uphold not the Emperor's?
That's funny, Scream. The Legion's looking for grunts. Solves us to charge ahead and take a catapult to the base. You would make a good one.
Okay.
Death to criminal scum.
share of thought I damn you! Stand. All you got? You're on now.
Oh, yes, though.
Putting the last done.
Goodness me. Nope. There's another scourge, eh? There's another way.
should have come to us. Now that's how it's done. That takes care of that. Stay on your phone.
Alright, okay.
Figured.
Move, eh?
As we walk these stone passages, we
Okay. no range and a button to press on here. Excuse me, sorry.
Sorry. Let me know if you have anything you need. Sorry.
What do you need, my dear? Careful. Our footsteps will echo in every chamber and tunnel.
Okay.
Still here.
We'll need to watch our steps inside.
What have been in there? Adults or something. Right, where was I going? Yeah. How many skewers left of all the calf? Okay.
think.
Stay on your guard.
Where'd you go? Your life ends here. You're dead.
This won't end well for you.
Where'd you come from? Die! Oh, no, you don't.
Oh dear, holiday is around having an argument again. Are you quite finished, you two?
I've got your back. Let's get going then.
Son, it would be better than this.
I've got your back.
Right here.
I will remain on guard here.
Yes, love?
Right here.
As you wish.
Well, that was about, was it?
Life here has many advantages. Don't you agree?
For sale.
Many in the court don't bother with potions, but I keep things stocked, just in case.
Okay. Right. So what did you help with?
I've discovered the whereabouts of a set of ancient rings of blood magic. They belong among our kind, not gathering mold in some vagabond's treasure pile.
What do these rings do?
They increase the abilities of your vampiric powers.
So where did they come from?
Depends on who you ask. Some say Molag Bal himself gave these rings to ancient powerful vampire lords. Some say that is just a myth. Harkon himself disbelieved in their existence, though perhaps he felt slighted they were not already in his possession and only feigns indifference.
They want to keep them.
Of course, I wouldn't be telling you where to find them if I desired them for myself.
Understood.
Best of luck to you.
Okay.
Until next time.
Yes. How may I serve you, milady?
I brought the Elder Scrolls.
I am afraid I won't be able to help you with the scrolls any longer, milady. Please do not be angry with me.
Why?
I'm afraid in my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the time I needed to prepare. The failure is purely mine to bear. As you can see from my bandages, it's not that I am unwilling. It's that I am physically unable.
You're blind.
Oh, please, milady. Please, forgive me.
I don't suppose there's a cure.
If only such a miracle existed, I'd overcome the impossible in order to secure it, if it meant pleasing you.
There's no further need of you.
Although I would gladly die by your hand, perhaps I could offer an alternative way to read the scrolls.
Go on.
Oh, thank you, milady. Thank you.
Just get on with it.
Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek.
Explain this ritual.
It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract Ancestor Moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls.
Carefully gather the bark. How?
In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you.
So do I need to read the scrolls in a particular order?
From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
So, what went wrong exactly?
Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover.
Is it normal for you priests to go blind?
Sadly, yes. It is the inevitable fate we agree to pursue when reading the Elder Scrolls. It generally does not occur until a moth priest is in his latter years, but in my case, I simply was not preparing myself properly. Fortune smile upon you, milady. Yes, milady? What can I help you with?
So how does a moth relate to the Elder Scrolls then?
Well, as I'm sure you've figured out by now, it's no mere coincidence that we're named moth priests. The voice of the Ancestor Moth has always been an integral part of reading the Elder Scrolls.
Moths barely make a sound, let alone speak.
Oh, the moths don't literally read the scrolls, but they maintain a connection to ancient magic that allows the moth priests to decipher them. If you listen closely when you find the glade, you should be able to hear their song, a soft, harmonious trilling. It's through this ancestral chorus that the moths tap into a form of primal augur and become a conduit for deciphering the scrolls.
How does that help the moth priest?
By having the ancestor moths close to the moth priest, they can utilize the conduit and share the moth's augury. Only the most resilient of priests can do it this way. It takes years of practice to interpret the harmony.
How do I even stand a chance?
You've come this far, and you've found several Elder Scrolls. Whether you believe it or not, the scrolls have a mind of their own. If they did not want you to find them, they would not allow it. Because of this, I strongly believe you were meant to hear the ancestral chorus. Only one way to find out.
What do you priests do exactly?
It is our sacred duty to study the Elder Scrolls. We read these ancient scrolls of prophecy in order to divine the future, and we use that knowledge to aid the Emperor. Sometimes, we venture out into the world in search of more scrolls for our library at the White Gold Tower. That is the very purpose that first brought me to Skyrim.
The White Gold Tower?
It is the great spire at the heart of the Imperial City, among the tallest towers in all of Tamriel. The lower floors are home to the Imperial Council, and the Order of Moth Priests occupies the middle floors. The tower suffered damage in the recent war with the Aldmeri Dominion, and is not what it once was. I hope one day to see it restored to its former glory.
Well, literally, you're blind, aren't you? What do you actually know about the Elder Scrolls?
Not as much as I would like. Even after spending decades of my life in study of the Elder Scrolls, they remain a great mystery to me. It's true for most of my brothers in the Order as well. We don't really know where the scrolls came from or who wrote them. What we do know is that some are born with the special gift to read the Elder Scrolls. These chosen few can divine events of the past and future within the scrolls, though in time it drives us to blindness. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell. Even today, the Elder Scrolls remain a great enigma. Fortune smile upon you, milady.
I hope we reach Ancestor Glade soon.
Some hair she's got. Well, there's a chance to explore the castle, really.
Can you feel it? You're now so much more than you were before. Time was I could barely hold my own in the companions. Now I could slaughter them all without a second thought. And I'm not half the vampire Lord Harkon is. Truth is, I'm better with a forge than I am with claws or fangs.
You're in the companions?
I was. Didn't progress very far. Never did care for their attitude, acting like they're better than everyone else. But none of that matters now.
So, you need help with anything?
Speak with Ferran Sadri. He has something for you.
Okay. For sale.
If there is one thing I know, it's weapons and armor. Take a look.
Oh, everything there. Okay, got that. Okay.
Aye.
Yes, milady? What can I help you with?
So I'm going to try and sleep in a coffin. So I'll see you next time. Bye for now.